Forget about it, you insane underwater wolf. I might still have a few tricks up my space sleeve yet.
No, I don't think so. This time you have lost, Space Cow.
I'm not sure what they plan to do to us, Space Cat, but you don't have to worry about a thing. These vicious underwater wolves are evil, and evil never wins, Space Cat. Not while I'm on the job. Besides, I have an amazing space plan to unhatch.
Without Space Cow in the way, we could dominate the whole underwater world, and every world beyond ours too. Aren't you worried that Space Cow will somehow escape and defeat you again? Of course not. I have my best wolf guarding her cell. Besides, at dawn she will undergo the nightmare, which is Gilchana. So what is that, exactly? It is ancient, and not to be spoken of.
Told you I had a plan, Space Cat. Now come with me. Time to put Phase 2 into effect.
Your Majesty, Space Cow has escaped. Blast it, you fools! How could you let this happen? Not only has she escaped, but she has freed all the seahorses from our seahorse glue factory. Fools! I will deal with this myself. Damn you, Space Cow. What do you think you are doing now?
Oh, you underwater wolves, grinding up seahorses to make your special glue that you sell to every corner of the galaxy, and you never even knew the seahorse song.
Seahorse song? What I'm talking about?
Oh, never mind.
No, please, tell me. Let me hear it.
Well, okay, I guess so. Let him hear it, Mademoiselle Seahorse. Well, I guess he's just not a music lover. See you next time as I go on another exciting space adventure.
Billy? Billy? Oh, there you are. Don't want to eat your breakfast? Is it a little boring? Well, you better look up in the sky, Billy, because something special is coming your way. Make Space Cow cereal a healthy part of your balanced breakfast. 100% Space Cow approved.
Magnetism. Have you ever used a compass before? A compass uses the Earth's electromagnetism to show us what direction we're going in. If you've ever seen a compass, there are 4 directions that a compass can go in. Here they are. A compass can point in towards the north, like this one that is facing north, or east, or south, or west. An easy way that I remember this is to start at the top and assign words to each letter. One that I learned was never eat shredded wheat. Another one that I like to say to myself is never eat soggy wieners, but that's your decision if you want to use that one. This picture is of an atomic symbol. Maybe you've seen it before in a science book or somewhere, who knows. Maybe on the side of a starcraft somewhere. Atomic magnetism is when electrons move around the atoms and create a force field around them. The atom is that little dot in the center, and the electrons move in the circular paths that you see like around the atom. For all you cool cats that are into electricity, electromagnetism can be a really cool thing to learn about. You might wonder, is there any way for a magnet to lose its ability to attract the opposite polarity, as I showed you with those magnets? Well, I heard that large amounts of heat can change it so instead of north and south attracting each other, the magnetic field is basically lost. But that might be a little bit too hard for this program. So think about it or don't. Okay, so in conclusion, magnets are super cool. They are really fun to play with.
He lives on the side of a volcano and grows yam. He told me how to find a very intriguing creature called the skyfish. It's like a fish, but it lives in the air. It swims through the air much faster than most people could see. It's almost invisible. It's very hard to be able to perceive it. But if you're very, very patient and careful, he taught me how you can catch them. You don't catch them so you can eat them or so you can hurt them. You catch them because they feel like jelly. And if you're very, very quiet, sometimes you can just reach up and they swim through your hand. They're quite scarce as the air gets more polluted around the world. They're moving to more and more remote places, but if you go far enough into the mountains, you can find them. They're not the only atmospheric beasts, they're not the only creatures that live in the air. There's ones that are like dragons or ones that are like whales. There are strange creatures that can change between big sort of cloud into jelly into a very small, hard, metallic object. And these can get called things like shapeless or boneless or just eat. And they can have flippers or mouths or eyes and just things that a normal cloud wouldn't have. And they can spit water, people like squirt water through their lips at people. And that's how you know it's not just any ordinary cloud. What it feels like if one of these goes over you is like being licked by an enormous tongue. It smells like wet mildew, but it's not that bad. Many people have no idea about these creatures. They don't even think they exist, which is sort of sad. I find it intriguing that a creature like the human, which often seems to consider itself better, more intelligent than other creatures, superior to them, that it has no idea about these beasts that are living only a little way above their head.